Silver, the NBA at large, refused to promote the next wave of stars the way that they should.
Message.
All right, y'all, welcome back to Tyler Rose TV. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe. The best basketball show on YouTube. Let's go. All right, guys. So listen, today's video is something interesting, right? So as we know, LeBron recently signed with the Philadelphia 76ers, and there was a big thing about Adam Silver waiting for LeBron to make his decision. Then when he finally made his decision, there was something that came out that had a lot of people talking. And here's this. So the Philadelphia 76ers have the least amount of back-to-back games. They have the least amount of 3 games in 4 nights. And they have no games against the Western Conference until their 18th game. So a lot of people are having their talks about it. And listen, from what I see, Philadelphia was like 2nd and 3rd as far as the worst back-to-backs and 3 games in 4 nights. So there was a lot of speculation going on with the scheduling, of course, since Adam Silver was waiting for LeBron. Now, when it comes to Adam Silver, it seems like he's always going to be a guy who wants to promote the best players in the league. And listen, for him to still be on LeBron's nuts, I'm not surprised. But the problem with being on LeBron's nuts is, if you're going to be on LeBron's nuts, why aren't you on Victor Wembanyama's nuts? Victor Wembanyama is the one who, when he played in the regular season, had a game against OKC that was the most viewed game of the regular season. Then you go to the NBA Finals with New York against Wemby and the San Antonio Spurs, the most viewed NBA Finals in a while, one of the highest since the 1998 NBA Finals when Michael Jordan took that last shot. So you got the metrics to show people are interested in this man, Victor Wembanyama. Why are we doing maybe the Knicks? Why aren't we doing maybe the Spurs versus, the Philadelphia 76ers? Because I don't have a problem with the matchup between the New York Knicks and the Philadelphia 76ers. But I'm saying, for your primetime game, I think you should have the guy who essentially is basically the face of the league right now, and who has been the highest viewed amount game in past NBA season. It just makes sense to me. But don't take it from me. Let's look at what Rob G from Fox Sports and The Odd Couple has to say. And this is a great show, so check out their channel, hit that subscribe button.
Specifically on opening night.
Okay.
It opens up 3 p.m. Eastern for whatever reason.
Wait. 3 p.m. Eastern?
Yes.
What?
Celtics.
What day is that?
On a Tuesday.
Oh, my. No, stop.
Hey, you ain't putting kids in school either. You didn't
3 p.m. Eastern.
You didn't think schooling was important?
3 p.m. Eastern.
Yes, 3 p.m. Eastern.
That's noon.
Yes,
Here.
noon, 12:30.
A game is on.
Celtics at Pistons.
That's crazy. I think the Celtics should have been playing the Sixers for sure, prime time. That was another one. If you're not going to do that, at least have a rivalry where you got the Jays going at each other, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. Come on now. Like, we got, come on, man. Like,
Okay.
or
All right.
at least the Spurs and OKC. That's a rivalry that we're starting to see, but not even, obviously we're going to get that, but that's like the later game. That's not the prime time game. Let me get back to the video.
Shout out Adam Silver. The nightcap. Thunder at Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
The primetime game, Sixers at Knicks.
Okay.
And I don't know about you, but I got a problem with that. Because Adam Silver and the NBA at large continues to refuse to promote the next wave of stars the way that they should.
Oh, that's a good point. Okay.
They have been stuck on the LeBron, Steph, KD era for 20 years now. God forbid you mention, hey, SGA, back-to-back MVP. That team statistically has been the best team in the league now for about 2.5, 3 seasons. Maybe we should make them the marquee matchup. Or, since we're going to celebrate the New York Knicks, it's ring night, the greatest team in NBA history, the playoff Knicks. Maybe we should have a finals rematch and put the next big thing, Victor Wembanyama, in New York to take on the New York Knicks.
That would have been the perfect primetime game. A rematch of the NBA Finals, the most viewed finals since, 1998. And you got 2 of those teams. One of the teams going to be getting their ring ceremony to the team that just lost. And they're like, nah, bro, let's put LeBron on primetime and get Wemby up out of here. That is crazy to me. And I understand. Like, people can call me whatever they want, bro. I'm not saying LeBron playing against the Knicks is not a great game. It's going to be a good game. I'm going to watch it. But if you're telling me that if we could have watched Wemby see Jalen Brunson get his ring and that Finals MVP, he probably gonna go out and try to drop 50 as a statement game, and I want to see that action.
But no. Instead, my guy Adam Silver latches on to LeBron James once again, knowing full well that for all the pomp and circumstance, for all the celebration regarding LeBron James, his teams have not really been in the mix at all for the last 5 years. And it's not like he hasn't had talent yet. Anthony Davis, of course, Luka Doncic most recently.
Won a championship with Anthony Davis.
He did.
So go ahead.
But after that, he's been out in the first round a couple of times, missed the playoffs a couple of times, got swept out of the playoffs a couple of times. And yet, they continue to promote him, and to a lesser extent, Steph Curry and Kevin Durant, and make them the faces of the league. Rather than getting with the times, having a forward-thinking mindset, and putting out the next wave of stars.
Which is?
Victor Wembanyama.
Victor.
Yep.
SGA.
Okay.
Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
Why on earth?
And that's another thing too. We just got LaMelo. He has a lot of a following. I don't think LaMelo is as big as as Wemby and SGA as far as impact on the league. But as far as his fans, a lot of fans. Him and Ant-Man have a lot of fans. That would be another great two young stars, a new duo that you could promote on opening night. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have done that. You could have done them versus Philly. That would have been a good game, and then have the rematch of the NBA Finals. That would have been great.
Has Adam Silver and the powers that be decided?
And OKC versus Boston. That would have been my thing. OKC, Boston, Philly, and Timberwolves, and Knicks Spurs rematch. Perfect. Right there. There you go.
That they would rather give us the hypothetical supposed rivalry matchup here between Philadelphia and New York, when those two teams have only met in the playoffs twice in 50 years. What rivalry is there to promote outside of come see LeBron James against the defending champions? Make it make sense.
Oh, well, I will.
Well, that guy didn't say anything. I watched the full clip like a few days ago, and I was like, bro, that dude didn't say anything. Shout out to Rob G. You killed that. That other dude doesn't make sense. But here's some additional thoughts to what I just shared. We are in a time where we're trying to figure out what is next with this NBA. This NBA has been in the headlines for gambling, this thing with Kawhi Leonard, the Lakers. I mean, with the selling of the franchise. I mean, Steve Ballmer, you have Terry Rozier. I mean, Chauncey Billups. You got all this stuff going on. We finally get a finals that is worth watching. Like, do you guys remember some of these NBA finals, how boring they were? Like, I mean, people be like, oh, if you don't like basketball, listen, when I watched the OKC Thunder play against the Pacers last year, that was not a good NBA finals. You're not going to change my mind. It's good basketball because, it just wasn't that great of a product. I don't care what you're saying. This NBA finals that just passed was a good product. Besides basketball, production-wise, they brought the court logos back. We just got hints of what the NBA fans and the NBA really wants. And that is two guys who stayed loyal, who are not afraid to take on leadership roles, be Brunson, be Wemby. Like, those guys are what people essentially like. And we're seeing the proof with viewership. And now I get LeBron brings viewership. I get LeBron brings attention. I get the NBA essentially is the biggest sports, viewed on social media. The biggest sport viewed on social media, I should say. So I understand why, bringing on a LeBron on opening night is great. But I just think if we're going to bring LeBron, there's no reason why you should do it without Wemby. There's no reason to do it. And I get it. They want to show the ceremony to the ring ceremony. All right, we get that. But there should be a Wemby included in open night primetime game. There's no reason that on the East Coast at 10:30 at night, almost 11, that you're showing Wemby and not showing him at primetime on the East Coast at 8 p.m. There's absolutely no reason. So like I said, I don't have a problem with Adam Silver riding the nuts of LeBron. He's been doing that for a while. We understand it. He gets the leeway. He gets the scheduling advantage versus other players. Whatever. He's old. They want to protect him to see if they can win a championship. Whatever the case may be, I don't really care. You can, continue to ride the LeBron train all you want, Adam Silver. But just think about this next time. We want to see the next, the future. And that is Wemby. He is going to be the face of the league if he's not already right now. So why aren't you going to have the previous face of the league, LeBron, be up against the new face of the league, the defensive player of the year, the MVP caliber guy, the guy who just left the NBA Finals. Right there you have it. I already said what the matchup should be. You've seen it on this video. Shout out to Rob G. Shout out to FS1, Fox Sports, The Odd Couple. Shout out to you guys. Great show. I enjoy the show. I like to talk about it. I like to do clips that I would like if I was in a room and I'd have thoughts on and I'd have opinions on. But I'm telling you, box office, man, Wemby on going against the Knicks as a repeat. Can you imagine the animosity and the tension that will be in the air from losing? That dude cried when he lost in the Olympics. He cried. He cries, bro. He has a lot of passion. So he would have went out there and put on a damn show, and I know that. Now, am I expecting LeBron to put on the show? No. Am I expecting Jaylen Brown and those guys to put on the show? No, they're trying to figure it out. They don't even know who's going to be doing what. They don't know any of that because they're still figuring it out. They have a lot of pieces and they have one basketball, and who the hell is going to be the prominent guy? They're still going to figure that out. I don't care what no one says. So I don't want to watch a team get it together. I want to watch a team that's already has it together go against a team they just lost and see them get their rings on the other side and see who really wins. That's what I want to see. So if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe. If you want to be a member, I just got my first member recently, so shout out to you, man, for real. I'm always going to be in the comments, man. Make sure you guys are new to this channel. If you guys are subscribing, hit that bell as well. So I'm going to see you guys on the next video, and I'm going to see you guys. Peace.